Monsanto, the American multinational agrochemical and agricultural biotechnology corporation famous for its genetically modified soy and corn, as well as the herbicides and pesticides they produce. Its goal description: Monsanto is an agricultural company helping farmers large and small grow food more sustainably. From seed to software, to fiber and fuel, we're developing tools to help growers protect natural resources while providing nourishment to the world. In the face of a changing climate and other environmental challenges, we're helping ensure our agricultural system continues to suit the needs of everyone. Or so they say. But there is too much evidence against Monsanto's claim to ever accept it as the truth. Roundup, Monsanto's best-selling product, is a herbicide used to get rid of weeds that harm farmers' plants. Recently, Monsanto has been involved in a controversy over glyphosate, the main ingredient in Monsanto's Roundup. Claims that glyphosate is most likely a carcinogen, which is a substance that triggers the creation of cancer cells inside the human body, have been emerging from various sources. However, according to research conducted by scientists working for Monsanto, this isn't the case.
Are you with Monsanto?
Yes, I am.
So the most sought-after product produced by your company, Monsanto, is actually its Roundup. So it's known to be very effective and cheap. Why is this so?
Well, this can be possibly because of the amount of glyphosate we put in a Roundup.
And so what does glyphosate do for your product?
Well, one benefit of using more glyphosate in a Roundup than most of the herbicides is decreasing tillage. Now, tillage is the practice where farmers get rid of weeds by raking their farms. This increases erosion of the soil and runoffs of the nutrients contained in the soil, thus facilitating pollution in major waterways. With our Roundup, however, such problems can be overcome. Furthermore, it is unclear and very unlikely that glyphosate is an actual carcinogen. As the data we have collected, it shows that there is no particular relationship between the amount of glyphosate in herbicides and the rate of cancer caused by them.
The International Agency for Research on Cancer, however, claims that glyphosate is most likely a carcinogen, and the American Cancer Society has listed glyphosate under probable carcinogens to humans, along with biomass fuel, androgenic steroids, and ethyl carbamate. Using large amounts of glyphosate in Roundup also causes weeds to adopt the herbicides being employed by farmers, which forces farmers to use more of this glyphosate to remove these super weeds. And as weeds get more and more glyphosate resistant, the more and more Roundup Monsanto is able to sell. Thus, once farmers start using Monsanto's Roundup, a vicious cycle of adding more and more glyphosate into the soil will begin, which will eventually cause the soil to be too polluted to grow any more crops. Consumption of crops produced by these farmers may also result in glyphosate overdose, which is fatal. While farmers who are overdosed with glyphosate complain about their health at risk, Monsanto scientist Eric Sachs claims,
"You tell the farmer, you should be adding other mechanisms of action. You should be mixing herbicides." They would say, "Well, Roundup works. Why should I add costs to a weed management program?"
Monsanto has been involved in another controversy, this time over PCBs. PCB is short for polychlorinated biphenyl, a chlorine compound. There are no natural sources of PCBs. According to various news sites, including this article from the New York Times and Oregon suing Monsanto for PCB pollution, PCBs are, like glyphosate, probable human carcinogens.
According to the EPA, PCBs have been shown to cause a variety of health problems, including cancer in animals, as well as effects on the immune, nervous, and reproductive systems. Several cities, including Portland, Oregon, and the California cities of Oakland, Berkeley, San Jose, Long Beach, and San Diego, have also sued Monsanto over PCB pollution. Washington became the first state to sue Monsanto over PCBs in 2016.
Despite there being ample evidence from credible sources that support the claim that PCBs are indeed a carcinogen, Monsanto publicly disagrees with it, even going as far as calling Oregon's claims baseless. But Monsanto may have been caught red-handed here, as seen from further evidence presented by Oregon in a lawsuit against Monsanto.
The new lawsuit says that a study included in the 1955 Monsanto internal report said the toxicity of these compounds, PCBs, have been repeatedly demonstrated and that prolonged skin exposure could cause a serious and disfiguring dermatitis. The lawsuit also said that a 1968 study of a waterway near a Monsanto plant also characterized the creek as a potential source of future legal problems. Yet Monsanto told officials around the country the contrary, the lawsuit alleged. In a letter to New Jersey's Department of Conservation that year, Monsanto wrote, based on the available data, manufacturing, and use experience, we do not believe PCBs to be seriously toxic.
Genetically modified crops may have been introduced innocently into the world of agriculture to increase crop production. However, approximately 25 years later, we find ourselves perpetually stuck in this vicious cycle. The cycle has been so distorted, one may find it hard to call these processes agriculture at this point. Before, we were too blinded to see clearly into the effects of this vicious cycle. But now, we can see, and we need to work to undo what we have done. The lawsuits against Monsanto are far from over. There are still people to be compensated, farmers to be repaid, laws to be made and passed, and truths to be admitted. Monsanto has been abusing its power in the field of agrochemicals by disregarding these emerging problems and is denying claims that its products are harmful, despite there being ample evidence and data from credible sources that back this claim. But the truth is already out, and we need to act according to it. We need change, and we need it now.